Right, you two have had plenty of healthy debates throughout the season. So one
I wouldn't say healthy.
unhealthy debates, one final one to round us off. Your team of the season. Now that it's all done, who are you going for? Let's start with the goalkeeper. You can go first.
Goalkeeper. Most clean sheets in the league. I'm going to go for Callum Ward.
Any complaints from you?
Yeah. Who do I think right now is the best goalkeeper in the league? I would say Sinisalo, but he hasn't played enough games. I've been really impressed with him and the way that he has brought, can I say, calm to the Celtic back line? Probably sort of over-egging it there. But I think Alexander Swallow. I think, first of all, to get into the Hearts team and not Craig Gordon out was a pretty big deal. But I think that he's been so secure for them. So while I understand Callum Ward is really excellent with his feet, and he's had an outstanding season as Motherwell have, I would just say Swallow. I'd just say he edges it.
I'm too sure about that. Right, where we going? Right back.
Let's go.
Paul McGinn for me. I know a lot of the time he's played as a centre back, but because of my partnerships here,
You're the manager. You can.
I know. But I think Paul McGinn has been excellent for Motherwell, as is Stephen O'Donnell. So I think that there is, for me, I'm going Paul McGinn at right back.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I wouldn't argue with it really, but I'm going to Philip Lisa.
Good shout.
Good choice.
I mean, I Falkirk have proved me so wrong, where I looked really foolish with my prediction with them at the start of the season. I just didn't think it's possible for the team to be that well coached, where they could come up, play actually with the bravery that they've played, and I think that they've been a great story. There's been so many great stories, and I think in truth, I hadn't heard of him before this season, but I think the consistency in his level of performance, I think he deserves to be in.
I think you'll hear from him going forward, because I know he's in loan from Swansea, but he's going to get a move.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
He is going to get a move. I've been really impressed with him, and his versatility as well, moving right across that back line.
Well, and then give us both centre backs at the same time.
Both centre backs, and it is a partnership. Craig Halkett, Stuart Finlay. I just think the early part of the season as well, really, really good, and then both of them have missed parts, but I think when they're together, Hearts are a far better team. There's probably, I can't really think of any other centre backs that could have forced their way in.
I'm going to go slightly different. I'm going to get a Celtic player in there. Stephen Welsh.
Yeah.
He wheeled you in there.
Everything Kris says about Halkett, yeah, bang on. Everything he says about Finlay, spot on, and I get that, but I think Stephen Welsh is. I mean, what happened in January, I can't quite get my head around. With him leaving Celtic and going back to Motherwell, but I think if you look at his performances, his versatility and the way he's asked to play and some of the positions he takes up, but he can handle the ball. He surprised me. I wasn't sure about him at Celtic, but I think he's had a phenomenal season.
Who's he alongside?
He's alongside Craig Halkett,
Okay.
He's been a tremendous leader all season. I'd say Halkett edges Finlay, but toss of a coin.
Left back.
I was torn between two, if I'll be honest, because I thought he struggled in the early part of the season. A lot of people were saying, why has he been brought back to the football club? The performance of Greg Taylor last year, Kieran Tierney at the start. But I tell you what, the last period of time, I think he's been outstanding. His numbers are brilliant as well. Coming into a good time for Scotland, hopefully, at the World Cup. But I am going to go with another Motherwell man. Longelo, I think, has been outstanding for Motherwell as well.
Scored a lot of goals. Kris, are you along similar lines?
I'm sort of getting all Kris's picks, which is slightly disappointing. But I get that. I'm going to go for Harry Milner.
Oh, good shout. Yep.
I just think he gives Hearts that extra thrust and capability in the final third, and that quality in the final third. They're not quite the same force when he's in the team. He can defend as well, but and the consistency he's shown, and don't think Hearts are quite the same team when he's out.
Just give us the package. Give us the midfield three. Let's see them as a unit.
I'm going to go Elliot Watt, Benjamin Negrin, Elijah Just. It's my midfield three.
Negrin's goals, the obvious.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it, and I know the big man's had these moments with Benjamin Negrin for going missing through the season, and I get it, I understand it, but to have scored, I think that's now 16 goals from midfield is incredible, Gordon, and I think when you look at Celtic throughout this season, there's moments where you think to yourself, really, really struggling. They won at Falkirk, getting the winner that night as well. There's been big moments from Benjamin Negrin. I think Elliot Watt has been exceptional for Motherwell. I wouldn't be surprised if he moves on to bigger things this summer, for the performances he's had. And Elijah Just, I'll be honest with you, you were there, we were both there. You were sat a couple of seats in front of me. Worried about your team at the start of the season, I may add. Worried Peterhead in the League Cup.
3 pies that night.
3.
I honestly remember it.
Yeah, and that was the day I started my diet. But going back to that, and I was like, this is just never going to work. And I thought, well, where is this going? Then you look at Elijah Just and people like that, and you think, if this, they just started to build and build and build, and then you've seen someone who, I mean, you've got to say, there's been a lot of chat about Player of the Year and everything, but I think his performances deserve to be right up there as well. In terms of nominees, the way he receives the ball, the way he takes people on, it's something we don't really see anymore. The way he glides past people, he can go with both feet, predominantly more left-footed, but I think he's been an outstanding signing for Motherwell. But that's my midfield 3: Watt, Negrin and Just. Yeah,
I'm not sure about Negrin other than his goals, but his contribution. I always think he slows things down in the Celtic midfield. So I'm gonna sadly not have Negrin. I'm gonna have Cammy Devlin. His influence for Hearts
and the way he speeds the play up.
But look, listen. I mean, you think of the 3: Leonard, Beningame, and Devlin, all similar types, and I like all 3. And you can argue that Leonard is maybe a better technician than Devlin, but what Devlin gives to that Hearts team in terms of endeavour, tenacity, the ability to win the ball back, keeps things simple. The heartbeat of that Hearts team. I think he has to be in, and then the other 2, Kris said, Watt and.
Great minds think alike. These 2 are along similar lines quite a lot.
Yeah, I think you could maybe change the great minds thing, but Just is just a revelation. He is. I think he's such an intelligent footballer. With respect to you, Gordon, he cannot be at Motherwell next season. I mean, if Celtic or Rangers don't touch him, then they are stupid.
I think to add more, I think Brad Spencer's had an excellent season at Falkirk as well. Jamie McGrath at Hibs has been outstanding. Josh Mulligan at the start of the season for Hibs, they missed him in that period. I mean, he's obviously back now as well. So, I mean, there has been other players in there where you think, but, when you look at, for me anyway, Watt and Just are a definite stick-ons. I mean, they've been outstanding.
Right, front 3 then. Let's get the
front 3.
In.
I am going Claudio Braga, Lawrence Shankland and Tawanda Masinisi. Can I just add a few other ones in there where I thought Calvin Miller has been outstanding at Falkirk. Kazaridis at the start of the season as well was outstanding. I mean, I know he was slaughtered at the start of the season for his performance, but you've got to say Daisen Maeda towards the end of the season as well.
That's who I was thinking. I don't know whether I should though, but just for his overhead kick in the derby game. Just that being a moment which, let's get it right, there wouldn't have been anybody in the world who expected Daisen Maeda to score that. But if I'm being fair, I'm going to go with the same 3 as Kris. If we're talking to consistency throughout the whole season, Braga's been a joy to watch. Really unpredictable. I think he's a real nuisance. Works his socks off, but has great quality. And has been a sensational signing, and Lawrence Shankland, the most important player at Hearts. I've got a fair few Hearts players in the team, but the best finisher in the league by a stretch. Right. And then Maswanisi maybe faded a little bit towards the end of the season, but so integral to the way that Motherwell play. And again, he offers that variation where he runs in behind, and he does it very well.
Some good choices going then. Recap the 11 for us. Remind us.
Ward, back for him again, Halkett, Finlay, Longello. 3 in the middle of Watt, Negrin, Just. Front 3 of Braga, Shankland, Maswanisi.
That's good. Swallow, Lisa, Halkett, Welsh, Milne, Devlin, Just, Watt, Braga, Shankland, Maswanisi.
Is that it?
That's it.
One more. Who's been your favourite referee of the season?